westerly winds today, the arrival might get it.
Dear guests, we are descending for landing.
Ma'am, hindi makuha.
Wenn Sie das Flugzeug verlassen haben, ziehen Sie am
Wow.
Very.
Access.
Okay. Yeah. Wedge stone. Parang parang
Poi dobbiamo andare a cenare.
Dai, a me va un attimo di così. Vado di te.
Say no, so I challenged her, and then I wrote a letter for them.
What? I have some vegetables.
Magandang balita yan.
J'avais du Japon, celle-là. Il y avait médailles composants aussi de.
No, it's not for sale. So this was I took classes. Evening classes.
It's I've played with clay since I was 4 years old, and it's. Do you need a bag?
Illums.
It's